That question of like, what am I doing here? You know, why am I here? What is all of this? Why does it matter? Being creative is that process of asking why. It gives it meaning for me. Why am I here? To do this. There have been times in my life when it's been destructive. The struggle is trying to get the rest of my life to work with this strange impulse to want to, for me, like, make sounds. I have a fragile ego. we all have fragile egos. Just building up that skill of detachment from that, being able to observe our emotionality and our thoughts and you know, just day-to-day stuff without being caught up in it. However I choose to define myself is never what I end up with as a product. I don't want to just like have a bunch of, you know, paint splattered on the wall and say, yeah, that was part of my journey. You know, I'd like those paint splatters to be well arranged. I'd like to think that everything I do is going to be intense and witty and indie and stuff, and then I'll have this dream where it's just like jangly G, you know, and just like a one-line chorus that is just, to me, in my waking life, I would think would be like completely mundane, but those are the ones I find myself walking around the house with my guitar singing now. Who knows, maybe that's just another side of me that I'm opening up to. It's hard to tell. If I'm not constantly creating and making sounds, and I feel unfulfilled. I was reading this book recently and they were interviewing Ram Dass, and they're like, oh, well, you know, since, you know, you had a guru and you've been meditating your whole life and had these great religious epiphanies and that some would call enlightenment or whatever, do you feel like you've transcended your emotionality? And he just laughed and said, absolutely not. I've become a connoisseur of my neuroses. And so I've been trying to keep that perspective. It's never at the end of a sentence. It's always in doing this and bringing this out, whatever this is.